Andrew from Underground, guys, and today I'm with Nova Duffy, bro. How you doing?
It's good, bro.
It's good to see you again. Like, just a little background. I met you at the Chris O'Bannon EP release event.
Chris O'Bannon.
Shout out Chris O'Bannon. We had him.
He's a dope dude.
He's been here. We did an interview with him here as well. So that was what? That was like, I feel like that was like June, maybe late June. So what have you been up to since then? I haven't seen you in like 3 months.
Man, I go by the name Nova Duffy. You know, I go to 1500 and Nothing Academy, and I've been doing a lot of production and audio engineering work. So like now I'm always in the studio. I'm always seeing, you know, different stuff. And, you know, I've been working on a lot of music since I can produce my own music now. So I've been just working on my own. I've been kicking out songs left and right. It's different now. I don't pay an engineer. I am the engineer. I don't pay a producer for a beat. I am the producer. So it's like, and then I know how to do videography too. So it's like, it's crazy.
That's something that was special or just interested me, was that you do your own videography, right? Like you showed me this song, Coffee on the East Side. Yeah. I watched the video and then you're like, so I did the video too. Yeah. When did you learn how to do like impressive video editing?
To be honest, I used to do comedy. So I used to put up my phone and do skits and stuff like that. I used to be really inspired by King Keyron. He was like one of the biggest people to blow up on Instagram. So I was like, if he could do it, I could do that shit. Like I could do funny videos, blow up and shit. This is before we had views and we just had likes. And so, yeah, man, I didn't know. I was getting like 500 to 1,000 likes. I didn't know that translated to that many views at first. And then when we got views, it was like, oh shit, I'm kind of popping for real. So boom, you know. And then I got a camera. I got a camera, and that was actually too much. It was just like you had to take out the SD card and put it in the laptop and shit. So I got a GoPro, and that's what I record all my videos off of. Like,
yeah, the Coffee on the East Side videos.
Was GoPro, all a GoPro video. It was shot at 4K. Listen, if you trying to do videography, get a GoPro. It shoots in 4K, and it shoots in slow-mo. It looks even better than some cameras, honestly, and it's so easy. You just transfer right to the phone. It's just, yeah.
You hear that, Louise?
Yeah, do that. You don't need the big bulky stuff.
So, we were talking a little earlier, and you know, when I had met you and you put me onto your music, the Coffee on the East Side vibe, that's what I assumed your whole catalog was like. Like this melodic, soft, like just impressive voice and vocal range. Then I'm starting to do a little research for this interview, and I come across 2020. And that's like, what is that song to you? What is that style of yours?
Man, it's the Duff, you know. It's Nova and it's Duffy, you know. I used to go by the name Nova King as well, but Duffy is just, he's more aggressive. He gonna say it like it is, you know. That whole song was about the pandemic, like, and what I did over the pandemic. I remember a lot of people, they couldn't get no money. None of my songs was streaming like that because I didn't have money to promote or nothing like that. So I made an OnlyFans, and everybody fucking made fun of me because I didn't have an OnlyFans fan base. It was like, what the fuck? What the fuck, bro? I saw this like on my timeline. What the fuck? How dare you? And you know, so I made a song about it to like come back, you know, and you know. 2020 got these niggas throwing up fists. I ain't really on shit. Revolution ain't gonna stop a nigga hitting licks. I ain't shooting, don't miss. Fucking, I ain't at the party, I ain't on the list. I ain't really gonna trip. 4 cents on the streams, wasn't selling shit, so I started selling pics. Niggas hate it cause I really made OnlyFans. They don't really understand. Counting money, now I'm all up in a rubber band. That shit got me out of jam. Paid a meeting cause these niggas sweeter than some high C. Relisted it in my high C. Game froze, but we still hotter than some chai tea. Fucking nigga who don't like me. It's Duff. You feel me? And I don't know, I just wear all my mistakes on my sleeve. Cause I could look at myself and be like, man, that was some clown shit. You fucking made an OnlyFans and shit. But I'm like, man, fuck that shit.
So were you really like putting out graphic content?
Yes.
And making money off
Absolutely.
it?
Absolutely. And everyone involved, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. But it's gone now. It was expensive. I was charging $50 a month. You feel me? You gonna pay me, watch my shit, you know. But yeah. It was cool. It
was a good side hustle for a while?
It's fun while it lasted. You know, like shit. You do it anyway. Yo, you record videos of you and like your relationship and you never watch them. They just sit in your phone. That's really creepy. That's really creepy for real. They just sit on your phone. That's just stupid. At least sell them motherfuckers.
Share it with the world.
Share it with the world. Yeah.
So you're originally from Baltimore, correct? Baltimore, Maryland.
Yeah.
And when did you come out to Los Angeles?
So I was born in Lomita, California, and then my mom moved us to Palmdale. Then she moved us to Baltimore when I was 12. So I'm kind of like, I didn't really fit in Baltimore, but in a good way. I didn't fit in here in a bad way. Like I was too square to be cool growing up. But then when I got to Baltimore, it was cool because I was just different because I was from LA. Oh, he's from LA. So originally they had called me Cali. And then eventually I started rapping and things like that. And since I had that push of like being cool, getting invited to all the parties, I'm fucking the girls at seniors and shit, you know, for the first time I'm cool because I'm from another place. And, you know, so with that motivation, I just kept writing and I just kept going, you know. And I originally came out here to be a slam poet when I was 19.
So what tell me a little bit about that story. I think you had told me when we first met, but so you came out here to go work at like a famous slam poetry place, right? No,
I actually came out here to perform at the biggest open mic in the world, which is the Poetry Lounge. So the Poetry Lounge is ran by Shihan. At least it used to be. I think he just retired. But it will be people around. You ever been to Fairfax, where Supreme is?
Yeah, yeah.
So you know how the line is all the way out the door? That's how it will be for poetry every week. The line all the way out the door and around the corner on Fairfax for poetry. And I never seen nothing like that being from Baltimore. It might be like 50 to 100 people come out at most. You know, so to see that shit, I'm like, yo, this is my state. I treated the Poetry Lounge like America's Got Talent. On God. And I actually auditioned for America's Got Talent, but that's another story. But yeah, and that's kind of how I built my fan base. Well, yeah, I built a lot of my fan base like that.
So there's a lot of people that listen to your music or know Nova Duffy now that were slam poetry fanatics at the time?
Yes, because I took that lane really seriously. It's a different lane, it's a different pocket, and I didn't even know that. I thought rap was like up here, but slam poetry is really right here because it's different people that listen to it. It's more respectable individuals. And still engaging with the crowd just in different ways. It's still very intense and serious. Yes, you got to take people where you were when you wrote it. I'm about to beat the shit out of this fly.
I know it's a window.
You know what I'm saying? It's okay. But yeah, you have to take the people where you were when you wrote it. Honestly. You have to be able to do that. Just get right into the vibe. That's why you mentioned 2020. I'm like, it's a completely different side of me. Like I know how to pull that side out. That's the side that really carried my slam poetry career.
Yeah.
You know? But the vulnerability kept me like, damn, I could be like this dark character, but I'm still really vulnerable because that's who I am. You know?
What kind of music listener do you think is attracted to you and your kind of music?
I have no idea, but whoever is, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I just be really making shit and venting. Like I just be like just putting shit out. I think certain melodies are beautiful. I think some of the shit I say is hard. And if you think it's hard, yo, stream my shit, 'cause my shit is hard as fuck. I'm not gonna lie to you. Tyler the Creator is really dope. I would love to be signed by Tyler the Creator, honestly.
Is that like a career dream?
I can't say working for another nigga is a dream. The dream is to be independent forever. But I would love to do a song with Tyler the Creator. And if he did sign me, I wouldn't be mad if I did sign to Tyler the Creator. But I'm not dreaming to sign with Tyler the Creator. It's kind of weird. Like Tyler, really? Like nah, I want to be like that.
So as we get to the end of 2021, move into the new year, you have a lot on your plate: video stuff, music stuff, just personal life. Are you confident that you're going to be able to balance everything and just continue growth at all levels heading into the new year?
Yeah, it's crazy. God really doesn't give you anything you can't handle. Like, I be feeling like, damn, I'm juggling this, but you be overwhelmed, and then the next day you just know what you're doing. You just grow into it. You grow into the shoes that you build for yourself, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So comparing Maryland to Los Angeles, do you know rappers or do you know hip hop or even just music scene people out in Baltimore?
Yeah.
Are you connected out there?
Yeah. I really love Kondwani Fidel, Mecca Verdell. They're poets. Wish Granted, shout out Wish Granted. Wish Granted is that nigga. Morning After, he's better than all your top favorite singers out there. He is the Baltimore Bryson Tiller, as they say. I went to high school with Band Hunter Izzy, which is crazy. Yeah. All
right, well, what can the people watching expect from you coming up? What's on the radar coming up?
It's a lot on the radar. Look, the poetry launch come back November 2nd, so I'm definitely gonna be there. It's gonna be a Tuesday. And I got something special for everybody in attendance, you feel me? Shout out 1,500 to nothing. Man, it's gonna be a crazy ride. I also got an album coming up, but we gotta grow. You know, I already got 2 albums out. I got Proverbs of Progba and It's Duff, and I put 3 singles out this year. I'm gonna put a hold off on the music until we get completely right. But we working.
So you continue doing slam poetry. That's something you're gonna pick up?
Yes, we're gonna continue to do slam poetry. You know, we're gonna get back in the bag, back in the Nova King. You know what I mean?
So do you go by a different name or like assume a different character
no,
if you're doing poetry?
I'll do, it used to be Nova King, but since Nova Duffy's actually like, that's what comes up in Google, I go by that now, like with anything. It's just all a collective. I can't split it. And just like Jamie Foxx doesn't split his shit. Like, you know, I noticed that I used to be like, oh, I'm a producer now, I can't rap. I'm a rapper, I'm not a slam poet. But Jamie Foxx doesn't do that. He just is like, oh yeah, I did stand up. I'm not a stand up comedian, he never said that, but you know? Mm-hmm. And then he does a song, he's like, I'm not a singer, but you know, whatever, you know? And yeah.
Hell yeah.
The dream really is to compose orchestras.
Compose orchestras?
Yeah, I really want to compose orchestras, yo. Like, but I gotta get my master's degree first, and I gotta get my bachelor's. So in the meantime, making hip hop beats is easy as shit. Like, easy as a fuck. Like, I don't know anybody aspiring producers, but that shit is so fucking easy. There's no reason nobody should be paying for a beat that raps. Seriously. Orchestra music to me is like really profound. I like Beethoven's story and Mozart's story. Like, I really fuck with them. Yeah.
Do you ever see yourself mixing that classical genre into your music?
Yes, it's a must. It has to be. I have to have a signature sound because now I like this shit. It's like seeing a bitch and you just wanna smash, and then you're like, oh yeah, I think I really like this bitch. Fuck, like I think I really like her. Like, that's how it was with producing. It was like, man, okay, I'm gonna learn how to fucking make beats, or maybe I just make half of a beat and send it to a producer to finish. But then when I just started doing it, I was like, yeah, I think I like this shit.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
Well, I appreciate you coming down here, bro. Thank you for your patience, just kind of waiting.
On me.
And it was great to link up, bro. The Chris O'Bannon release party. Who knew this would birth
you know what I'm saying?
This relationship here?
It's Duff, you know what I'm saying?
Where can people find you on Instagram?
NovaDuffy.music, you know what I'm saying? And then on YouTube, it's Nova Duffy. Subscribe to my YouTube. We're gonna have some crazy content coming out soon.
Let's get it. Videographer, producer, rapper, maybe an orchestra. What is it called? People
Man,
who do
just look, imagine me with a baton poking your bitch.
I can see it. Nova Duffy, Andrew Mason from Underground. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah. Thank you.